Well, I would stay in the sector that I know best, or in logistics and industrial, because I also think that is where you have the lowest risk and long-term sustainable income. We have communicated clearly also to the agent community we continue to invest in Sweden because that's the only country where we can really get mass. And we believe, or I personally believe, that Stockholm is the fastest growing capital in Europe with 11% growth. This means that for logistics, the areas are pushed to the periphery to make space for housing, and there will be bigger demands for logistics areas than we have seen in the last decade. And we continue to have very strong demand on the Gothenburg port-related business and towards Malmö.
Okay, good. Mark, you could start a new fund with 500 million. You could even get
most likely.
another 500 million from Pontus.
Exactly.
So where would you invest it if you were to set up that new fund?
Probably given the current cycles and where we are, I would probably focus on Finland and Norway. Probably disregard Sweden or be very selective on Sweden. And then, what we heard earlier, Denmark is Denmark, but Denmark has historically one of the lowest volatilities. So probably just for the safety play, allocate something in Denmark as well.
Okay, good. Rikke, Finland?
No, I'm going to surprise you this time and say I would actually take all of it and I would make a mixed use fund where I would invest in city locations, not CBD, but city locations that has mixed-use properties, where I would work on converting some of the office space into residential, update the commercial spaces, and work with that. But it would be more on the, not as I said CBD, but more in the sort of second ring or whatever you would say. And then maybe work with buying larger portfolios of this size, which is available, but from more local people who's been gathering this for a while and now needs to offload it because it's easier to hand a sack of money to your children than giving them some properties that they're going to fight over afterwards when you're dead. That's how we actually made a lot of acquisitions.
Okay, good. Well, that's a definite secret. I like that one. That's good. So look for squabbling children. That's where you want to be looking. Good. Pontus, how would you invest? Or you can choose what would you think is the best loan?
No, since I'm the only one that don't have to deliver on these promises, I can think a bit freely. But it's very easy for me. I would take 250 million euros and buy good forest properties in the southern parts of Sweden, and 250 million euros into residential development in Stockholm. That has been the pure Klondike the last 5 years.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, and I'd like to ask you to thank the panel for us. Thank you.
Thank you.